This is the night an undefeated champion was brutally broken by a man who would later be caught hiding concrete inside his gloves.
And deflating it in and be the lead puncher.
Finish him with the left hook up top.
Cotto trying to get position. Blood all over the gloves. There goes Cotto.
It was July 26, 2008. Miguel Cotto had never lost as a professional. 32 fights, 32 wins, and by the summer of 2008, he wasn't just a champion. He was the new face of boxing, the fighter who'd already beaten Zab Judah and Shane Mosley to supplant Felix Trinidad as Puerto Rico's biggest star. Antonio Margarito was the opposite kind of story, a former champion himself, but for years, nobody wanted to fight him. He wasn't fast, he wasn't flash, he just never stopped walking forward, and he never seemed to feel pain the way other fighters did. Then the bell rang, and 32 straight wins were about to be tested.
For Miguel Cotto.
Probably move laterally on angles and try to make some punches on the shoulders, on the arm, soaring blows. Try to disrupt Cotto a little bit.
Well, you can see the Cotto fight with just that left hand of the ribs. Good combo.
Margarito's the type of fighter who can take a fight.
And Margarito following Cotto. Cotto is going to be trying to set trap on and may make him even more anxious than he already
win the jab battle. Not is something to worry about.
Good right hand there. Landed a good one. Cotto showing speed.
Take a look at the good movement here going, trying to set up one big one.
Again. Cotto has been accused of starting slowly. Cost him that Torres fight. Now Margarito's doing what he wants to do.
Setting up the body shot. What Margarito wants to do is move him to his right so he hook.
He does not want to be on the ropes. Cotto doesn't. But he has really been flashing some combinations. The double left hand.
And egged on by the atmosphere in here.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be below the belt. A good start here by Miguel Cotto.
Good jab again. And Margarito's going to have to, like you said, one-dimensional fighter. He's going to have to come up.
Cotto's first round looked like his last 32. Fast, clean, and gone before Margarito could answer.
Margarito can become a dangerous fighter if he catches.
Margarito's in the black. Cotto in the silver and blue. I think Cotto would do well in round one. Keep it up. Double jab.
You try to take the crowd out of it in a sense by moving and deflating the atmosphere a little bit. If you're Cotto, trying to make Margarito miss him.
Good jab.
And this is a type of fight that Cotto wants because Mark basically nullifies his reach and height advantage by leaning. That's something that Cotto is using to his advantage with his speed and proficiency.
Cotto's getting hit a lot, but then he's got Cotto on the ropes. Flashing a little bit of a smile there. He finally got what he wanted there.
Yeah, but he ended up getting a cut by Miguel Cotto.
Right hand from Margarito. That's been his most effective punch so far.
That was a real good shot, too.
Cotto up against the ropes, and he's fighting Margarito's fight right now.
I think he got stunned earlier to the body.
This is Margarito's off.
Even though Margarito might voluntarily give away his height and reach, he's still using it to bother Cotto because Cotto respects it way too much.
The nose, Miguel Cotto got caught with a nice left hook by Antonio Margarito.
This is what Margarito does, tries to impose his will on you. Now Kenny Bayless is going to have to get in there and try not to get knocked out himself. And Margarito goes to work.
Miguel Cotto sitting on the rope.
Good left hand from... Good counter from Cotto there. Now he just got a Margarito slight uppercut. Margarito can take a punch, folks. Can't emphasize that enough.
Question is, can Cotto go at this?
And will we see him be a counter puncher the whole way? At some point, we expect him to come out of this and get into a different gear.
So in this second round has really slowed Cotto down. He's made him tuck his hands in a little bit, and that's been a very big difference.
Right, left, right, and then a big left for Cotto.
The Leonard Hearns feel to it, both in style and how these guys are attacking.
Oh, there's not anything being held back. Cotto going to the body, then going back up. Gonna go back to more of the movement he was showing in round.
Basket defense there. He brought the forearm across.
The right hook was Margarito. Accurate. Last round he got away. Probably have it 1 round each through 2. Throwing bunches.
Well, what's going to matter here is and be the lead puncher, which at some point in this fight you suspect he'll try to do that. He's playing the countering role here.
The difference so far, especially in this round, the fact that he throws a lot of punches. Margarito's looking to land 2 or 3 and not much more. That's what he's betting on.
Cotto needs to get away from that. Now he's turned it around. As long as it lasts for Margarito stalking.
Thus far in the fight, cutting off the ring, which is a big factor because of the fact that diffuse him.
Beautiful flash there, and Cotto looked at Kenny Bayless. I think he took a head right on the nose, guys, and the blood spurted out. Good left hand from.
Important that was for him to keep moving left because it sets up his body shots.
There's a low blow. Warning coming from Kenny Bayless. I'm not surprised.
Go to the body. You're used to the Mexican fighters being away, but Cotto's just as good, if not better.
Truly living up to the hype. This is not.
Really have established their punches, landing good quality shots.
Good side from Cotto. And Margarito answers by just keeping coming forward, and he took
3 rounds in, and Margarito still hadn't found him.
Cotto, who's not particularly elusive, but as the fight progresses.
round 4. The first 3 rounds have blazed through. Case of Margarito's, he's not too concerned about how he's getting hit. Time of a fight, there'll be attrition, I guarantee you.
We'll keep our eye on when Margarito doing a good job getting away from offense more quickly. He'll get more power on his counters. He's starting to get comfortable with the style he's throwing at him. Traps now.
It's actually a good uppercut right there. That was a very nice uppercut.
Margarito's somewhat unsure based on the jab going first, but defense is so solid.
What we had up till now is Cotto coming in, waiting on Margarito and firing. We're starting to see a few more times where Cotto fires before Margarito walks to him.
Uppercut. Margarito doesn't have a reverse gear, folks.
The way he's going to go backwards is if Cotto keeps punching him now. The jabs, because Cotto follows it up most of the time like he did there.
That's what David.
You know, if a guy is one-dimensional and you make moves against it, you try different things, you get bolder. Margarito comes to him and misses.
Misses wildly over the top.
And the one advantage the shorter fighter has, and that's what Cotto's trying to use to his advantage because.
Good round so far.
And if you're going to win the fight as a counterpuncher, you have to be extremely accurate, which Cotto is, because you're getting fewer chances.
It's over there on Cotto. On Margarito.
He's undressing him now on the inside.
We're already into round 5. Seems like we just started, guys. That's what a fast-paced fight will do. And we expected no less. We knew.
Well, they are setting an extraordinary pace.
As we've mentioned many times, he was born to do this.
And that's why he can fight this style. Come at him, let the punches whiz his punches. It's a hard thing to do. Human nature says you either go straight back or you get away from him, but he's setting up shop inside.
Margarito, a guy who tends to get stronger as the fight progresses. From deep, he's got 2 knockouts in the 11th round against Zab Judah and Ate Urkel, so he can go in deep water and still be effective.
Margarito trying to cut off the ring. Keep Cotto near the right there. Better round for Margarito this round. Whoa, look up the heads and then
right at him. He's rushing him a little bit.
Sets his feet and catches Margarito coming in.
He's got to be able to land some combinations on Cotto.
What happened to him now is, even though he was good at, now Margarito was following Cotto and forced Cotto back a different direction.
Margarito. Now Cotto sits down the ropes and fires the angle.
Cotto's dissecting Antonio Margarito, finally lands a nice.
And he doing it as the counterpuncher. He's getting all this work done.
And missing again. Look at Cotto putting on a clinic. You can't hit me. You can't hit me.
Round after round, Cotto looked exactly like the fighter everyone expected. Faster, sharper, gone before Margarito could plant his feet. Even when Margarito landed a clean right hand in round 5 that visibly buckled him, Cotto shook it off and kept moving. If this fight had ended here, nobody would still be talking about it today.
Margarito is thrown at him 6 rounds in.
And that's the supreme comp. But you add on has to counter that. You got a whole passel of troubles to do there.
With the style. Countering is staying true to it, trying to pile up round after round, not getting ahead of himself, waiting for Margarito to get near him. He can make the move. He doesn't make the move first.
Go for the heads.
Low again.
They are head to head. Wax naturally strong hand. That's been an effective weapon for him throughout his career.
Keeps that right elbow tucked to the body, making sure that it gets.
Margarito did land a pretty good punch there. There's the counter and the Miguel Cotto, a fighter in his prime.
Antonio Margarito not taking his foot off the gas. He's in there, and you've got to give him a lot of
digging down.
credit.
Some angles on the way back after he lands the good shot.
Yeah, so you don't get caught into trouble. Now for Margarito, shown up, then ring generalship goes to Cotto. Toying with a guy who's coming at you.
Style points, as it were. Margarito thrown 4 straight uppercuts. And punched his way out. Oh, good left hand from Cotto on Margarito. Margarito's trying to make a statement in this round.
Boxing, it's Antonio Margarito, because any other guy, his face would be puffy by now, the type of punishment that he has taken from Miguel Cotto in 6 rounds.
End of the round.
By round 6, something had changed. Cotto's legs weren't moving the way they had 20 minutes earlier. Margarito hadn't landed anything spectacular. He just kept walking forward the way he always did. And for the first time all night, Cotto was starting to run out of room.
Miguel Cotto.
Guys, how do you have it through 6?
We've got a 2.
2nd and 6th rounds for Antonio Margarito.
I think Cotto was making a mistake of being right there on the road where he needs to be.
Well, it's one thing set up office there and toy with the guy, but if Margarito makes the adjustment and starts coming in at angles, then Cotto must also change.
Margarito's really serious here. He just landed a
It's just that he's faced an opponent who just wants to have none of it.
Oh, he just got...
That was some right hand by Margarito.
Yep. Needs to follow it up. If he's going to pressure and stand there, he needs to throw punches. A target for Miguel Cotto.
Oh, he is doing good work with the uppercuts. Even the
Cotto's in trouble. Cotto's in trouble. Those 3 uppercuts did some damage on Cotto, guys.
Yes, they did.
He's bent over, and now he's not moving as spryly as he did earlier. Big 7th round for Antonio Margarito.
Turned it around in the 7th round.
This is his chance.
Miguel Cotto's going to have to suck it up and find a way to survive it in here. He got caught on the inside, and Margarito's doing... That nose has been a problem. Look out for the low blow. Kenny Bayless looking in. Left. I had the sense coming into the 7th round, Margarito.
And this is going to change the way Cotto fights. Cotto's going to start getting off the mark first. The idea of wait.
Absolutely, because he waited and he got caught. Cotto, survival mode. Blood. The warrior boring in on him.
Huge time, but Cotto needs to seize the moment if he is to take the title away from Miguel
Good
Cotto.
combination upstairs to Cotto. 10 seconds left. One of the best rounds we've ever seen in boxing. And Cotto needs to survive here.
In round 7, a single uppercut opened Cotto's nose. He spat blood onto the canvas and kept fighting anyway. It was the first time all night he looked like a fighter running out of answers.
Getting stronger.
Here, guys. Round 8 scheduled for 12. Finally, Margarito unloaded those uppercuts, turned the complexion.
An extraordinary amount of punches in that last round, 130. A round in which he did let it off.
And the fact that now Miguel Cotto is more static and he doesn't have that same footwork to get away from Margarito.
And settle into a different area.
True to form.
He's ironclad.
Hit me with all you've got, because at the end I'm gonna. What a great battle! Mexico-Puerto Rico never disappoints.
It is a class that Cotto has come back from the damage that was on him, showing good
way, and we could be settling ourselves down for a 4-round sprint to the wire.
Up near his chin because it was a left hook to the jaw.
Be a break. If you're Cotto, you think reaction mode all night.
He just got hit with a right-handed Cotto. He got hit with a left too. This is Margarito's offense. Margarito, he never flinches.
Keeps on, gives Margarito a great edge.
Cotto sits down on the second rope.
Miguel Cotto dropping his hands for the first time in the fight.
He is with Margarito right on top of him.
Margarito, good comment.
But then Margarito punctuates with another right. I mean, it's never over for Margarito.
Wow.
Now Margarito's dangerous every step of the way as we come into the 9th round. It's just towards you.
Now, the difference as we head down the stretch is, can Cotto find a second? That style will defeat him. He must, if he's going to try a statement soon, that it's back to the business of before.
And the difference now is moving to escape Margarito. Before he was moving.
Not setting traps, it's the getaway car.
Exactly.
But
Margarito's coming in, he's coming in with guns a-blazing. Before he was coming in, set up and letting Cotto take the initiative.
I tell you what, guys, Bar Day was one you made about the aggressive nature and how the judges look at it. Because it's going to do.
Beautiful body work by Margarito here.
And when Cotto is doing well countering, he makes him look to be like the stylistic winner, and he'll get the rounds.
Cotto having trouble.
The body shots don't help either.
Margarito.
Another headbutt there by Cotto, and Margarito not.
Final. If you blinked, you missed something. Cotto back to the defensive.
And every time he gets a chance, he spits blood out of his mouth. Really shown. Margarito, the initial part of the fight, taking the shots, walking in.
He came in undefeated.
Left tap.
And now we know why.
In Cotto's corner, his uncle Evangelista had trained him for over a decade and never once thought about stopping one of his fights. By round 9, for the first time, he was
Moving and catching him coming in. That was the fight that really
jab there from Cotto starting the 10th round. He'd get stronger.
It sure doesn't handle.
And for Cotto, this come up with some other plan.
He's going to have to.
Because going back to the rounds when you're continually backing up. And
boxer. And it's been a problem for Cotto, breathing and a lot of blood. He will be
and I think it was Gomez or Benito just went at it with everything, and that's what these two are doing.
And he has to catch him between tracks as he did there.
Left hand.
Beautiful shot to the body by Margarito. 2 shots to the jaw, doesn't even move. To
Cotto
tornado.
Out of his favor in the later rounds.
Oh, Margarito looks a little more fresh than Cotto, but Cotto.
Now that's what top fighters do.
Oh,
he just got tagged there with the right hand. And especially if you're going to be a great or legendary fighter, this is where you find out.
He's hurt once again.
Yes, he's hurt badly right here. Try to stay awake.
Oh, the uppercut by Margarito nailed him too.
Margarito wearing him down. Wow.
1 round remained. It wasn't going to stay a boxing match much longer.
Left, guys.
Yeah.
The clock was his best ally at the end of the 10th round. And then he brings that right hand down, and he can finish him with a left hook up top.
Cotto trying to counter. Fights, isn't it, guys?
You know, never a backward step here. Never a round off.
No.
Underneath the eye.
Good combination to the, like, so what?
Cotto still had to rely on Margarito to make an opening for him to drill him.
You mentioned
Margarito steps it up a level.
And when he puts his butt on the second rope, that's when Margarito tees off.
Cotto in defensive position. Blood all over the gloves. Down goes Cotto. Down goes Cotto from just the wear and tear of the constant pressure. Blood streaming from his face.
Incredible action here at the MGM Grand. Antonio Margarito close done.
Wobbly. Cotto is wobbly. Can
Margarito
Margarito finish it? Yes, Cotto's going down. Cotto just his only thing keeping him up now is his...
I'm done.
There, he may do it now.
He may do it now. Cotto's in big trouble. They're going to wave it off. His uncle had seen enough. Cotto's corner waves it off. The underdog prevails.
6 months later, Antonio Margarito climbed into a different ring to fight Shane Mosley. Before that fight, inspectors found something hidden inside his hand wraps, a hardened plaster-like pad stitched into the gauze beneath his gloves. California's Athletic Commission stripped his license on the spot. Nobody could prove the same wraps were used against Cotto 7 months earlier. Even Bob Arum, promoter to both men, has always maintained he believes Margarito fought clean that night. But Cotto never accepted that. He later showed reporters photographs he said were evidence of plaster residue from the 2008 fight. And when this rivalry was rebuilt for a rematch 3 years later, both fighters' hand wraps were sealed shut overnight before fight night. A precaution nobody had ever needed before. Nothing was ever officially overturned. The record books still say Margarito won by knockout in round 11. But for the fans who watched it live, this stopped being remembered as just a great fight. It became the fight nobody could fully trust again. This is the fight that made an entire sport ask whether Antonio Margarito had ever fought fair. 3 years later, Miguel Cotto got him back in the ring, and this time he made absolutely sure of the outcome. That's a different story for a different day.